What is going on, everyone? It's Ultimate Spy 53 here. And I never really make these videos ever, like at all, but I figured I'd give you an update on the ScottGames.com teaser. I've never done this before, like the Friday Nights at Freddy's updates aren't really my thing, but I figured I'd make a video on my reaction and my thoughts on the teaser. And unfortunately, now we just realized that Scott is handing over the franchise to a developer. If there's going to be any future games, and then he announced a custom night could happen, and there is going to be a custom night. So I have been looking at the custom night, updates, but this is what we have currently. It's more likely to be what the roster is like. It probably will be more likely what the roster will be, forever. But I figure I might as well do a video and see, talk about what I think of it. So the top four we have Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy from the Fnaf 1, and then Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, which I would have thought would have been the complete Mangle in like the short filmmaker videos that people make where they have like a complete Mangle. Actually, I think she's known as Vixen in that one, and then Balloon Boy, and then JJ. JJ is a character that we have never really encountered before, but has been like featured under the desk in like I think a rare screen where you can see JJ, which is like I can get the female version of BB. I don't really know what the idea is, but we've never really seen her as an animatronic. It's just like been I guess like a little friend to BB, and that's really cool. So that's a character that'll be really interesting to see. And then we could also have Withered Chica and Withered Bonnie. Now, there's not gonna be a Withered Freddy or Foxy, at least for now. I mean, who knows? The page might update in a couple of days, and we might get more characters. But for now, we just have the two Withereds. I was hoping, it's actually posted a lot on the same page, my suggestions, and I was hoping that it would be an original Chica and Bonnie, like the Unwithered before they became Withered, because there's actually sort of familiar videos where they have the original characters before they got withered and everything, and basically before they look like that. And so it's great that we have that, but we also are missing Freddy and Foxy, which we don't have that, which is unfortunate. Those are my favorite. I think Freddy's my favorite withered character out of all of them. And then we have the marionette, also the puppet. That's fantastic. He isn't my favorite character from the FNAF franchise, but he's definitely a character that I really like a lot. And we also have Golden Freddy from FNAF 2. We don't have Golden Freddy from FNAF 1, but we have Golden Freddy from FNAF 2, which is great, because at least I want to have this one version of Golden Freddy. If we can't have, both, we have one version, which is fantastic, because they already have multiple versions of other characters. They also have Springtrap from FNAF 3, so they have basically all the characters from all the games. So Springtrap from FNAF 3, which is fantastic. We have Phantom Mangle, which is fantastic, because we only saw her well, we saw her like a little. Like, we kind of saw her shape, her figure in the back of the office, like the window. We couldn't really see her, so that's gonna be really cool to see her as an actual animatronic and have a jump scare, because that's pretty cool. We also have Phantom Freddy and Phantom Balloon Boy. We only have 3 Phantoms so far. There are more. Like we have Phantom Foxy and Phantom Chica, and then there was originally someone actually fan made a Phantom Bonnie. So technically you could count Springtrap as that version of Bonnie, but we're still missing Phantom Chica and Phantom Foxy. I think Phantom Foxy are my favorite animatronics from FNAF 3, which is fantastic. I love that character. And then we're moving on to FNAF 4. We have Nightmare Freddy. Actually, in the first teaser, because I've been kind of checking back to see. I wasn't sure about making a video yet, but we have Nightmare Freddy, and the first picture had the Freddles in one picture, but now Scott has put the 3 Freddles into one picture with Freddy, because they are part of Freddy technically. So Nightmare Freddy with Freddles, and then Nightmare Bonnie, which I was really hoping would make a comeback, because they didn't really look complete without that. And then we also have Nightmare Fredbear. I was hoping to have regular Fredbear, because they don't really see Fredbear in any other appearance besides, his 8-bit form in that minigame in FNAF 4, except you count the Switch Maker videos that people make where they actually have a model of Fredbear, which is fantastic. But so far we only have Nightmare Fredbear, which is fantastic. He's honestly, I think one of my favorite characters from FNAF 4. Perhaps, I think, I don't know. Then of course we have Nightmare, or some people refer to him as the Nightmare, but he's actually referred to as a Nightmare. He's basically I'm guessing he's like the Shadow Freddy of the FNAF universe. Like because Shadow Freddy made an appearance in FNAF 2, but this is basically everyone knows that Nightmare is essentially Shadow Freddy of FNAF 4, essentially. And then we also have something interesting, because we have Chica, but she's the Jacko Chica version. It's the Halloween update. Like actually, the 4 ones in the middle row are Jacko Chica, Nightmare Marionette, and then Nightmare On, which is the puppet of the Fnaf for Halloween update, which is very interesting because we don't have the original Nightmare Chica, which is good. I mean, I don't really think it matters between which one he uses, but I would have liked to see both of them, but I don't think it matters. Based off of the room and everything, I don't think it would really matter. We also, we have, of course, the Nightmare Mango, which is fantastic. We have Nightmare On from the Highland update, and then we have Nightmare Balloon Boy, which is fantastic, or Nightmare BB, if you want to call it that. And it's honestly, I think he was one of my favorite characters from the Halloween update, because I never played the Halloween update, obviously, because I just watched the videos, and I haven't. The only FNAF game I've actually played is FNAF 6. Technically, Pizzeria Simulator was the only good FNAF game I played because it was even that was hard. But like I've tried playing the other games, it's just way too hard. But it's cool to see Nightmare Balloon Boy there because he's a fantastic character. And then we also have another character that we've never actually seen before. I think I've heard claims that he's from the FNAF World game, but I don't know. I'm hoping Scott gets rid of him because what is this thing? Is it just this fox thing with like doing fishing? What the hell is this thing? I have no idea. Hopefully we'll have an answer to that, or he'll update it again. I'm hoping he'll update because we're still missing a lot of characters. Where we have Baby Circus Baby, which is one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character from FNAF Six Location, which is fantastic. We also have Ballora, we have Phantom Foxy, and Ennard. We don't have Phantom Freddy, which I'm really disappointed at. I was hoping we'd have Phantom Freddy, but we don't have Phantom Freddy. Actually, I was actually hoping that we would have a Funtime Bonnie, even though that technically is what Bonbon is. But I've seen creations of fan animatronics, and one of them is Funtime Bonnie. But technically, Bonbon is what the Bonnie of that game is. So I guess it it doesn't make sense for a Funtime Bonnie, but I think it would be a really cool concept. And then we also have, of course, we have Ennard, and we have the Trash Gang. Now, I did not like those. I think this is my least favorite animatronics from Pizzeria Simulator, aka FNAF 6. I did not like those at all. Actually, when they first appeared on the site, I'm like, oh god, why do they have it? When I was on the Steam page, scrolling through the comments, there's one guy who kept spamming, #1 crate. He wanted the Trash Gang. Like, it's literally just a crate, a thingy with a trash can on it. I think it's like a vacuum cleaner, and we have a balloon. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna like suffocate dudes to death or cage you? What are they gonna do? I don't know what that's for, but I'm hoping that he'll stop those up because I don't want those in the game. Because I don't even know what they do. Like, they don't really do anything. So unless there's something they do, then I don't really see a point having them in the game. And then we have also Helpy. Now, Helpy is a character that was introduced in FNAF 6, and he was a character that I really didn't really understand why they had him in there. And he was there as like he was basically like a model character there. He didn't do anything. He basically just helped you out and take care of the bosses, all that stuff. He isn't really much of a character. He's just like there. I don't really see him doing anything. Like, he's supposed to be a helper. I don't know. He isn't an enemy. Like, why do they need to have him in there? I don't really understand that. But even then, it would be interesting to see what he does. I hope that Scott replaces him with something else because there's not really a point in having him. And then moving on, we have the frog, the hippo, the pig, and Ned Bear. Also Orville the elephant. So that's like 4 of the original animatronics from, actually technically 5 of the original animatronics from FNAF 6. All original, like all new ideas because we haven't actually had frog, hippos, or any kind of animals like that before, which is really cool. And then we also have, of course, we have Orville the elephant, and then we have Rockstar Freddy, Rockstar Bonnie, Rockstar Chica, Rockstar Foxy. Those are really cool because they're basically the Freddy, Foxy, Chicken, and Bonnie of the FNAF 6 game, which is pretty cool. I think it's cool to have the when Pizzeria Simulator introduced new versions of the four gang, the 4 original gang. That was a pretty cool idea. It'll be interesting to see them in action. So I don't wish them to be gone. I think they're really cool additions to the franchise. I feel like every NF game has their original crew, which is fantastic. I mean, at least most of the franchise has their original crew, if not maybe 3, but still. And then we have the music band, which is actually pretty creepy, to be honest with you. It's actually one of the more terrifying characters, and we don't really. None of the FNAF 6 animatronics besides, of course, the Molten Freddy, Salvage, Circus Baby, and then the Springtrap of FNAF 6 and Lefty, or all the FNAF 6 animatronics. But like, it's interesting to see what the ones that only exclusive to the stage are. That'd be really interesting. And then we have El Chip, which is essentially the first Spanish animatronic. What I think is really interesting, but also I just don't really see what the point of setting them. I mean, I don't even know why he has a Mexican animatronic is, because El Chip is Dutch, but I think in Spanish, I don't know. But still, what the hell is it doing there? I don't know. really know what the deal is, but I don't even know why he made it one. It's just confusing. Then we have the one that I was wanting that no one really knew if it existed or not. It's Funtime Chica, and that's a character that I've been really looking forward to having in a FNAF game, especially FNAF Digital Location, because we never got a Phantom Chica, and we finally get a Phantom Chica. So finally we don't have a Phantom Freddy yet, but I mean, people were requesting Phantom Freddy. I'm hoping that Funtime Freddy does appear in the game because he took out Candy Cadet and the endoskeleton FNAF World, the cute one, and he says will appear in the game. So maybe you'll still see some of those characters that he didn't add in the game, like obviously Phantom Chica is in the game, but also it really wouldn't make sense for him to complete without, we have Phantom Boxing, Phantom Chica, but please make sure you have Phantom Freddy because I love the Phantom. He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite Digital Location animatronics aside from Baby. I love Baby, but Phantom Foxy is great. Then we also have Molten Freddy, which is basically the same character as Funtime Freddy, except he's like the molten, like the damaged version of him. Obviously, he's way different. And we have Scrap Baby as his name. Scrap version of Baby, completely different character, although similar, all because the hair is different. So that's pretty cool. We have the William Afton Springtrap version of Springtrap version of in FNAF 6. We have which is actually, if you think about it, you have Springtrap for FNAF 6 and Springtrap for FNAF 3. They look completely different. Then we have Lefty, who is actually a bitch in the Pizzeria Simulator game. I had a hard time with that guy. I was always I bought him and I realized it was a mistake. So yeah, terrible idea for Lefty to have in the game. Although as a new character, I think he'll be interesting. I'm not saying he's a bad character to add to the game. I just don't really. I don't know. I did not like Lefty. He was a crazy character. I did not like him jumping at me. He was my least favorite character in the entire game. So, and then we have like an interesting little addition to the FNAF family, which is a phone guy. We never actually. This will be a very interesting because FNAF has never done a phone guy as a character. He's done it. We've heard him on as actual voicemail, like every night from the first two FNAF games, but we never actually seen him as a character. Maybe I'm hoping he'll have new lines. He'll have new things to direct us. Maybe he'll give us some false advice. That'd be really cool. But I'm still really interested to see what he's gonna do because Phone Guy is one of the characters that people were requesting for a while, and that'd be really cool. So, and the only two that I really would like to see make a comeback in actual models, because most of them in 8-bit would be Spring Bonnie and Spring Freddy. Those are the two animatronics I would love to see because we've never actually seen them in the game. We've seen them in Force Filmmaker videos, but that's not technically real. Oh, it is real. Like it uses the models of the FNAF universe, but I don't really know how they work it. But I would love to see those two characters. But so far, I think this is a pretty cool list. I think I'm really excited to play this. I probably will be playing it Ultimate Custom Night eventually. Depends if I record and I actually, able to beat the first night and continue playing it. I don't know if it's as crazy as FNAF 6, where I don't release an episode for like a week. It's probably because I'm working on trying to beat the game. But still, I'm looking forward to this game. This is gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be a really fun game, and I'm looking forward to it because this game has been the franchise itself has been fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to see what he brings to the table because overall, FNAF is my favorite franchise. I'm glad that it's not going to be over anytime soon. I hope that. I mean, that's the idea, is that the FNAF 6 is the last game, but, FNAF, in general, FNAF is a franchise. I hope it's not going to be dead because I love FNAF. People who say that FNAF is dead, you're wrong, because FNAF is awesome. I love FNAF. It's fantastic. But I think that this is, from a reaction standpoint, even though I've seen all the other teasers, I want to share my opinion about this. I think this is really cool. Although I would take a lot of characters out. I would take the Fox character, the 8-bit Fox character. I would take out the Garbage Crew. I would take out maybe Lefty and maybe Phone Guy, but that's pretty much it. I would add Funtime Freddy and then take out El Chip and Lefty and the Great Trash Gang, of course, the 8-bit thing, but add Phantom Freddy and add Phantom Foxy and Phantom Chica, and then Bonnie and Freddy from Fredbear's. That'd be fantastic. I would love to see that. Obviously, the withered versions of Foxy and Freddy, but restored if you can. I would love to see that. But that's all I can say about the final teaser. Well, it may be the final teaser. Scott likes to troll us all the time, so who knows if it'll be the final teaser or not. I don't usually do these kind of videos. In fact, I never do these. I think I've only made one. I ended deleting because I think it was awful, but I think this is gonna be a great game. I'm so excited for Ultimate Custom Night. This is gonna be fantastic because there are 50 characters. 50. That's a lot of characters. I mean, he originally was 40, but now he's upgraded to 10 more. So that's fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be awesome. I mean, imagine having 50 different animatronics all going up against you. I mean, he's obviously making a new office, which is gonna be awesome. An office that we've never seen before. We've never been in. Hopefully, it'll be a lot more better than the first game. Any of the games combined, it'll be way better. And I'm hoping that we'll have some kind of like menu option, because these stars look like they can maybe like, I don't know what the stars are for, but they like, I feel like they could be like kind of where you could have you could fight the FNAF 1 animatronics, you could fight the FNAF 2 animatronics. You could just fight the ones you want to fight. You don't want, if you don't want the nightmares, you could just fight the ones you like fighting. Like you can select which ones you want to fight, and that'd be really cool, because I think that's gonna be fantastic. But that's all I can say about the teaser. I think it's fantastic, and I'm looking forward to it. It looks so fun. I think it's gonna be awesome. And whenever it comes out, I'll hopefully do a playthrough of it. I have no idea. I'm not sure. I might just watch one episode of a YouTuber do it and then try myself. But who knows? I mean, I did that for Fnaf 6, so who knows. Anyway, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this video. It's incredible that you're able to have all of these characters into one little setting. It's gonna be freaking awesome, because I haven't seen some of those characters in forever. I think the Phantom is my favorite part of FNAF 3, so I think it's gonna be awesome. All 6 of the games crammed into one setting. That's gonna be fantastic and crazy. It's gonna be hell, I think. I mean, he's not gonna do 50 animatronics all attacking at once. That wouldn't be possible. But like, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen with the custom night. I think it's gonna be pretty freaking interesting. Anyway, that does for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on the new teaser for the Ultimate Custom Night for FNAF 6 on scottgames.com. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. I really do appreciate the support. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more videos like this and other great content. And I'll be back next time with another video. Alright? See ya.